Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be making this stylish sleeve that you saw on this page. If it's something that you are interested in, please keep watching and I will see you at the end of the video. So I just mark a line to serve as our starting point. And from that line, I'm going to mark our sleeve height cap, and I am marking at 4.5 inches. You can go as low as 5 inches. And then from there, I am marking the length of my sleeve, and I'm assuming that the length of my sleeve is 10 inches. It's going to be a short sleeve, but you can make it a long sleeve as well. So I'm just extending to lines so that you guys can see what I am doing. Then from our starting point, I am going in by 4 inches, and I'll make a point there. And then from the starting point to our sleeve height, our sleeve calf's height, I'm going to divide it into 2 and then make a point at the center at the 4 inches that I marked. That 4 inches that we marked at the beginning, the way I just pointed. So the next thing I'm going to do is to mark my round sleeve measurement, the upper round sleeve measurement divided by 2. So our sleeve is divided by 2. And I'm going to make a point there. Mine is 15 inches divided by 2, which is 7.5. So I'm going to go ahead and connect these 3 points from the beginning to this 4 inches center line that we marked, and then this point of our sleeve measurement. You see how I place my French curve. Please go ahead and do the same. If you don't have your French curve, you can as well do this with your hand. And you can see how I flip it over to mark the other side of it. And if there's any sharp edge points here, just blend it up with your marker. Then the next thing I did is to mark my round sleeve measurement here, and they make a point. I'm going to connect it to this, to the upper one. So what we are basically doing is to mark out our basic sleeve pattern. If you haven't seen a video when I did this full tutorial of adult short sleeve tutorial, long sleeve tutorial, and then children's sleeve tutorial, please check it up. It's in my channel, and I'll make sure I put it in the description box. So while cutting this pattern, you're supposed to cut the paper into 2, please, just like you see me do. I just, when I was done marking it, when I remembered I'm supposed to make it to be a full sleeve, so I just duplicated it with a folded pattern. So what I'm going to do is to mark the center of this sleeve. I just folded it and make a line there, make a mark there to know where the center is, and I use my marker to trace it out, just like you see me do. And the next thing I'm going to do is to slash from this center. You're going to cut it open as close to the edge as possible, but please do not cut it all through. Do not cut it open at all. And this is the fabric I will be using for the best purpose of this tutorial. And you're going to have this, your fabric is supposed to have an edge. If it doesn't have an edge this way, please create one for it. I hope you understand that. It's going to have a corner like L. So I'm going to transfer our sleeve to it, and you will see the way I am transferring this sleeve. I am making sure that the hem of the sleeve is touching the hem of the fabric, just like you see me do. And please, if yours is, because of the purpose of this tutorial, I did not add any allowance at the down part, at the hem of the fabric. But please don't forget to remember to add 1/2 inch for you to use to turn the fabric. And then before slashing the sleeve open, please use the pattern to cut out your lining before slashing it open for this pattern. I hope you get this. I forgot to mention it before slashing it open. So I'm just pinning it down, and then I'm going to go ahead and add allowances all around. But remember, before pinning it down, you're going to add 1/2 inch allowance at the hemming part of your fabric. So I'm going to go ahead and trace about 1/2 inch all around my sleeve, the upper part, and then also this side. This side you can add about 1.5 inches, but I added 1/2 inch because this I'm not attaching it to any style, any design. I'm just giving a tutorial on how to cut this. But if I'm going to use it for a style, I am going to add 1.5 inches at the same side. Then I'm just cutting this out. And this is it after I was done cutting it out. I just folded it into 2, and then I'm going to make a point where my sleeve ended. where my sleeve pattern ended. And then you're going to make this at the wrong side and then fish it down to the end of the extra fabric that you have. Remember, you are going to stitch at the wrong side. So this is it. After stitching it down, you can see I started where my sleeve ended to the end of the extra pieces that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up so that we can go ahead and create the design, the flower, whatever that you want to call it, the stylish design that we have. So for this, I just move my camera closer so that you guys can see it properly. I'm just going to open the sleeve, and then you can see the way I held on to the fabric from the two sides, and then it creates more like a hole or circle there. This is the first one, and then I'm going to hold it down and then create another one. I still have extra fabric. I'm going to go ahead and create another one. So this flower that you're creating, or the fabric that you are going to add, depend on how much flower that you want to create. So I just turn it to the right hand side. I'm going to use my hand and then arrange it well. I'm going to arrange it well as you can. And then this is it after I was done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to do it over again so that you guys can see it well if you don't get it the first one. So you're going to use, after doing it this way, you're going to use the lining that you cut out to now turn it inside out, just like you would turn your normal clothes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I'll keep bringing beautiful styles to you. If it's something that you're interested in, this kind of sleeve, please don't forget to leave a comment below for me, and I'll bring more of it to your way. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Make you dance over for me. Make your body moving away. Shake it again, make you drink from my own tonic. My darling, I go do you that thing you dey hear from London town. So far your body go fit to like sweet, sweet sugar. Take my moolah.